Every producer needs this bass plugin. It's your guy Brahma Guru, and in this video I'm gonna show you a banging beat that I cooked up thanks to this crazy bass plugin. You probably seen me use this bass plugin in a few of my beat making videos. You probably even seen me post a clip while I was working on this beat, making it sound for sound. But I'm gonna show you the bass that I used and how groovy it made this track. Okay, let me play you the beat first. Let's go ahead and get Okay, so you've heard the beat. Now let me go ahead and reveal this bass plugin. This is the Apeshyt Bass. This is the original Apeshyt Bass plugin. You probably see me making beats and videos. You probably see my ads running with this video. I did the more bounce to the ounce. And I've done, the first one was actually So Rough, So Tough. And I did it with this plugin. Shout outs to Battlecat who hit me up when he got this plugin, like, yo bro, these bass sounds are crazy. These are wild. And also to the homie Goldie Loke who hit me up about this plugin, and that's Goldie Loke from the East Siders. He when he was trying to cop this plugin, he hit me up like, yo bro, I need to get this plugin. So man, this plugin is already setting foot in legendary territory. You know, legends are using it. There was a couple of other producers. Actually, Ant Banks from the Bay Area hit me up about this plugin too, because he seen the ad. He was like, yo, bro, them sounds is crazy. So shout outs to the OG legendary Ant Banks as well. But yeah, so, and even King T has posted using this bass plugin. And yeah, man. So this bass plugin is in every, I would bet that is in a lot of your favorite music producers' DAWs right now. So I use this plugin to make this beat. This is what's carrying the beat. You can hear it. This is the function bass and the gravity bass expansion that actually is the factory bass sounds that you get when you get this plugin. Let's play the bass solo. Right? Crazy. Banging bass sound. That's why it's called function, man. You know, you could start a whole function with this sound. So there's a lot of basses inside this plugin. There's 60 different basses that you get already loaded when you grab the plugin. I'm going to just go through some of the ones that come in the factory. We're not even going to talk about the expansions like the Bananas bass or the Thriller bass. That's crazy. But we're just going to talk about some of the synth basses and electric basses that you get in the plugin when you grab it. Alien Brain bass is one of the main basses that you get. It's the first one you load up. So you already know, right? The first bass sound in there is already popping. It's going to inspire you to bang out some crazy ideas, especially if you make West Coast beats. If you do anything like trap or boom bap or EDM, you could definitely use this plugin as well. Everything, all music is rooted in funk. All modern music has funk roots. Funk has blues and jazz roots. So these sounds, the same type of synth sounds that you're hearing legends like Stevie Wonder would use. If you listen to some of his earlier albums where he started using synthesizers, or even Parliament, you'll hear that they were using some of these types of sounds. So these sounds are timeless, and they can span across many different genres. It's just that West Coast, we happen to use these a lot more. Listen to that. That's Blackbird bass, right? Bonafide bass. Boogie bass. That sounds like something straight off of a Mini Moog Model D, right? And there's electric basses in here too. Amplified bass. Right, then you got the Bad Babbitt bass. There was producers that said, man, I seen in the comments, if you want basses that sound real, get this Apeshyt Bass plugin. And it's because the electric basses we designed to make it sound like you're playing like a live bass, like an actual electric Fender Rose kind of bass. And one of the things that Battlecat asked me when he heard it was like, hey man, you got legato on here. That's because legato is going to give you that glide. So if you want to glide the bass, you got to be able to do that if you want your basses to sound real and live. Black Moss bass. Right? That sounds like something James Brown's band would be using. Bootsy's new bass. Now you could already hear, man, that's wet. That sounds like some Bootsy Collins bass. And if we put the legato on there, ooh wee. Crazy, man. I'm trying to tell you. All right, let's go through another one. Collard greens bass. If you're a rock musician, you can even use that kind of bass sound, you know? But yeah, man, I just wanted to show you this crazy bass plugin. I haven't spoke about it a lot lately just because of all of the other plugins that I've been dropping. But this is one of the original Apeshyt bass, original Apeshyt plugins. We had first we had the original Apeshyt 808, then the Apeshyt drums, and then after that came the Apeshyt bass, and then after the bass came the Apeshyt synth. And so that's partially what's being used in this beat too, the Apeshyt synth. These golden pads are actually from the Apeshyt synth plugin, and they come in and help build the hookup. And then this Compton lead is actually from the Apeshyt synth plugin too. Okay, I'll leave that one in the description too. The Apeshyt bass I've left in the description so you can go grab it. It's definitely a legendary plugin. You need it in your arsenal. I'll leave the Apeshyt synth plugin too so you can check that out as well. Make sure you check out this video as well where I show you a beat that I did in 2007 using Reason. This was before I got on Logic. I was using Reason, okay? Check it out. I'm going to go into a lot more detail too about how I started making beats.